It was a normal day. Nothing unusual happened. You bought a drink from a roadside shop. Hot outside. You were thirsty. You needed it. A cold plastic bottle. Sealed. Fresh. Cheap. You opened the cap with one hand. You drank it fast. Then looked around. No bin nearby. You didn't think much. You dropped it on the ground. Walked away. Maybe it rolled under a bench. Maybe someone kicked it into the street. Maybe a dog sniffed it, then ignored. But you didn't turn back. You forgot. That moment felt small. A passing second. But plastic remembers what people forget fast. It didn't melt. Didn't vanish. Didn't die. That bottle you tossed? It's still somewhere now. Maybe it got swept into a drain. Maybe it floated down a dirty canal. Maybe it reached a big, wide river. Or got buried under layers of garbage. You don't remember that day anymore. But the plastic you used remembers you. It's waiting in a landfill. Stuck in sludge. Or swirling in ocean waves. Still intact. That bottle is 10 years old today. But it looks the same. No change. Time passed for you. Not for it. You celebrated birthdays. That bottle stayed silent. You moved cities. It stayed in place. You grew older. It didn't age at all. We use plastic for moments. It stays forever. We throw it fast. It breaks nothing. But plastic breaks everything around it, slowly. You didn't mean to hurt the world. You were just thirsty. Just in hurry. But Earth remembers careless moments for centuries. One bottle isn't a crime, you thought. But billions thought the same. Every day, that bottle was your first plastic footprint. And like footprints in wet cement, permanent. You toss it in the bin. Done. You think, problem solved. Trash is gone. But trash doesn't vanish. It just travels. Trucks come early. They lift black bags. They drive through cities, collecting forgotten things. Plastic bottles, wrappers, broken toys, shopping bags. It all goes to giant waste stations. They call it transfer. It sounds clean, but the smell tells a different story. Mountains of trash, buzzing flies, thick black juice. Machines push plastic deep into tall piles. Some trash gets burned, some dumped again. Burning releases smoke. It poisons the air. Toxic gases rise above poor neighborhoods nearby. People cough. Kids get sick. Nobody listens. Some plastic is loaded into bigger trucks. It's shipped to landfills far from homes. Out of sight, still part of Earth. Landfills bury plastic under layers of dirt. But plastic doesn't stay quiet underground forever. Rainwater leaks toxins into the ground slowly. It enters soil. It enters food. It poisons worms, roots, water, and crops. This plastic goes deeper than we think. Other trash is labeled recyclable. Sounds good. It goes to sorting centers. Big machines. Human hands separate plastic from other junk. Clean plastic goes one way. Dirty another. Food-stained plastic? Rejected. Oil-covered? Rejected. Plastic with labels? Too hard to recycle. Only a tiny % gets truly recycled. Most is shipped off to foreign lands. Yes, your trash travels more than you do. America sends plastic to Asia, Africa, Latin America. Poor countries burn it, bury it, drown it. Local people pay the price, not us. Children grow up near mountains of waste. Their air is plastic. Their soil toxic. They didn't make this mess. We did. So, what happens after the bin? The journey begins. But it never ends. Every wrapper, bottle, bag stays in motion. From our homes, into someone else's nightmare. We don't throw plastic away. We displace it. We send it somewhere else to hide. And that's the truth behind every trash bin. Landfills are not the end of plastic. They're just the beginning of a slow disaster. Picture it. Endless hills of human waste. Piled high, layer over layer for miles. Plastic bottles, diapers, straws, wrappers, broken toys. A plastic toy buried 10 years ago. Still looks new. No signs of change. Landfills are like time capsules of pollution. They hide what we don't want to see. But the damage doesn't stay hidden forever. Rain falls. Sun shines. Winds blow daily. The plastic stays, but it leaks poison. Chemicals seep into soil like silent killers. Some landfills sit near farms and rivers. Toxins move from trash into food and water. Corn, rice, fish, all touched by waste. People living nearby face health problems silently. Coughing children, weak lungs, burning eyes, skin diseases. Doctors come, but they never blame plastic. And no one talks about the underground fires. Yes, landfills catch fire from trapped gases. Methane builds up. One spark can ignite hell. Thick smoke rises. It chokes entire neighborhoods. Black skies. Burning plastic. Poison in every breath. These fires burn for days, sometimes weeks. Emergency crews struggle, but nothing truly helps. Why so much plastic in these landfills? Because recycling failed. And we kept buying. We bought more drinks, more packaged food, more online orders, more bubble wrap and tape, all wrapped in shiny plastic, used once. Now it sleeps under layers of garbage, waiting for time to pass. It never will. Even after 50 years, it looks untouched. Even after a century, it resists decay. It's not dead. It's waiting. Every landfill on Earth tells this story. Different cities. Same mistake. Same plastic forever. We made a problem we cannot bury. Because plastic was never designed to disappear. It was made to last. It obeys. But nature doesn't know how to destroy it. And so, it stays beneath our feet. You thought the trash stayed in the landfill. But the wind had different plans for it. A light breeze picks up a wrapper. It dances across the dirt and disappears. No one sees where it ends up. A plastic bag floats over the fence. It drifts like a ghost above traffic. It lands in a ditch near the road. Rain comes. The ditch becomes a stream. That bag moves again, now with water. It slides past roots, rocks, and sticks. It joins a small creek behind houses, then flows into a nearby river slowly. One day it reaches the open ocean. Your trash, your bag, now far from home. This happens daily in cities and towns. The wind carries what we choose to ignore. Plastic bottles roll down hills and highways. Food containers fall from open garbage trucks. Straws float out of overflowing park bins. Animals nibble at plastic near sidewalks. They choke silently. No one notices them. Plastic flies higher when no one's watching. It lands in forests, lakes, and fields. It settles on mountaintops and desert plains. Even the most remote places hold plastic. Scientists found plastic on Arctic snow, on Everest peaks, deep in ocean trenches. Your small act, careless, quick, forgettable, keeps moving forward, pushed by winds, pulled by rivers, forever drifting. And now the Earth wears a plastic coat, a jacket stitched by millions of human hands. You didn't throw plastic into the ocean, but the wind did that for you. The system lets it escape every time, because plastic is light, cheap, and unstoppable. It flies farther than birds, lands harder, and it never asks for permission first. This is the journey we rarely see. But nature sees it, and pays the price. So next time you see litter blowing, know this, it never stays still. It travels until it finds its victim. And the victim is never plastic, it's life. The ocean is deep, wide, and alive. It breathes, moves, and carries ancient secrets. But now, it carries something new, plastic. Rivers bring plastic straight into the sea. Waves grab it. Currents push it forward. It never floats alone. It joins others. Millions of bottles, bags, straws, and nets. They gather together, drifting with the tides. This forms plastic islands. Yes, floating garbage patches. The Great Pacific Garbage Patch is the largest. Twice the size of Texas. Still growing. Plastic spins there, trapped by ocean currents. It's not just on the surface either. Beneath the water, tiny pieces float silently. These are microplastics, invisible but deadly. Fish mistake them for food. So do whales. They eat poison, slowly filling their bodies. Turtles bite plastic bags thinking they're jellyfish. Seabirds swallow bottle caps, thinking they're colorful snacks. They die quietly, stomachs full of plastic. The ocean becomes a graveyard, wide and silent. And plastic is the weapon we gave it. Coral reefs are choking on plastic fibers. Sharks swim through garbage instead of fish schools. Even newborn sea creatures are exposed at birth, because the water that raised them is poisoned. We used the ocean like a trash can. We threw plastic in and turned away. But the ocean doesn't throw it back. It keeps it, stores it, suffers silently. And this plastic never rests. It travels constantly, across continents, across years, without breaking down. Scientists now find plastic in salt and seafood. Yes, it's in your dinner plate too. The ocean gave us life. We gave it plastic. It gave us beauty. We gave it poison. It asked for respect. We gave it trash. Now it fights back, with floods and storms. It's drowning in our mistakes, drop by drop. And if we don't act now, today, this blue planet will turn gray with plastic. You ate fish last week. It tasted fresh. But what else was hiding in that bite? Tiny plastic pieces, too small to see. But real, sharp, toxic, and already inside you. They came from oceans, lakes, and rivers. They traveled through fish into your food. This is not a theory. It's happening now. Microplastics are in seafood, salt, and even water. You drink them daily without knowing the truth. They come from broken bags, clothes, tires, wrappers. They enter soil, plants, animals, and humans. Scientists found plastic in vegetables and chicken meat, even in honey, even in breast milk. That means babies get plastic before they walk. Every person eats plastic, bit by bit. Studies show it's inside our lungs and blood. It reaches your brain, liver, and kidneys. No part of your body is safe. It weakens immunity. It changes cell behavior. It may cause cancer, infertility, or worse. But the danger is silent, invisible, slow. You won't feel pain after one meal, but after years, your body begins to suffer. And no, washing food doesn't remove plastic. Cooking it doesn't kill it either. Plastic survives heat, time, and science itself. It becomes part of your body system. You paid for food, but got poison. You fed your children, but gave them plastic. This is the circle of plastic pollution. We throw it away. It comes back home. Through water, through food, through the air we breathe. Even rain carries microplastic particles now. It falls on fields, cities, and skin. We live in a plastic world, sadly. And now plastic lives inside all of us. This isn't just pollution. It's self-destruction. You don't need to swim in garbage. Just eat a salad. Plastic is there. We often talk about oceans and plastic. But land animals suffer too, every day. Cows eat plastic bags while searching for food. Goats chew wrappers mixed with dry grass. Dogs sniff trash piles and swallow plastic bits. They don't know it's dangerous. They just eat. Farmers find dead animals with plastic inside. Their stomachs full. Their bodies starved and weak. Birds build nests using shiny plastic threads. They tangle their babies, who can't escape. Plastic traps animals. It chokes them. Slowly kills. A deer might step into a plastic ring. It wraps around the leg, cutting deep. Wounds become infected. The animal can't walk. It suffers alone in silence. In pain, monkeys play with plastic bottles and lids. Sometimes they swallow parts they can't digest. Plastic stays inside them. It blocks their guts. No doctor comes. No one saves them. Street animals live among plastic waste always. It's their home, their danger, their last meal. Even zoo animals are not fully safe. People throw plastic into their enclosures often. Plastic kills with silence, not with speed. It's a slow poison wearing a pretty face. The worst part? Animals never created plastic. They didn't ask for this mess. We did. And they can't protest, can't file complaints. They suffer because of our careless habits. Every time we litter, they pay the price. Their lives are short. Our trash makes it shorter. We share this earth with them, unfairly. We grew up hearing, just recycle your plastic. It sounded easy, smart, and full of hope. Blue bins appeared. Labels said, recyclable material only. We followed rules. Separated bottles. Felt proud inside. But here's the truth, recycling isn't working. At least not the way we imagined. Only a small percent is truly recycled. The rest? Burned, buried, or shipped abroad. Many plastics are not recyclable at all. Too dirty, too mixed, or too complex. Food-stained containers? Rejected. Multi-layer packs? Not accepted. Black plastic trays? Machines can't even see them. Even when sorted right, problems still appear. Plastic must be clean. Labels must come off. That takes water, energy, and time. Factories can't afford all that for every item. So they choose what's easy. Ignore the rest. Big companies promise eco-solutions in shiny ads. But the system remains broken, weak, fake. They sell more plastic than they recycle back. And when recycling fails, we blame ourselves. We feel guilty, not them. Many rich countries ship trash to poor nations. It's called recycling, but it's just dumping. Mountains of plastic land in foreign communities. Children grow near fires, smoke, and poison. Recycling became a global trade, not a solution. It's cheaper to throw away than clean properly. That's why new plastic is made every day. Oil companies love plastic. It's pure profit. So why fix recycling when waste brings money? We were told a lie with good packaging. But now we know the truth. We can't recycle our way out of this. Real change needs less plastic from the start. Not better bins. Not fancy labels. Just less. Until that happens, recycling will stay a myth. Most people don't link plastic to climate change. But they're deeply connected, from start to end. Plastic comes from fossil fuels like oil. Oil drilling releases carbon into the air. Then comes transport, refining, and plastic production. Each step burns fuel. Each step emits CO2. Making plastic adds to global warming quietly. After we use it, we burn it. Or we bury it. Or ship it. Burning plastic releases dangerous greenhouse gases again. Landfills leak methane, another heat-trapping gas. Even when plastic floats, it reacts with sunlight. It breaks down, releasing carbon into the air. The cycle never stops. Pollution feeds pollution. The more plastic we make, the hotter Earth gets. Melting glaciers, rising seas, stronger storms, all linked. A plastic bag today becomes tomorrow's heat wave. A plastic cup today melts next year's ice. We focus on cars, planes, and factories, but forget plastic in climate conversations completely. By 2050, plastic may use 20 of oil. That's more oil for trash, less for survival. We're warming the planet just to wrap sandwiches. It's madness, silent and invisible, but deadly. Every plastic item carries a carbon footprint, and that footprint walks straight into our future. Less plastic means cooler air, cleaner skies, balance. More plastic means heat, floods, droughts, collapse. It's not just about oceans and turtles anymore. Plastic is now a climate enemy too. Imagine a world where plastic is rare. Not everywhere. Not in oceans. Not inside us. Shops use paper, glass, metal, and cloth. Fruits come without wraps. Food uses leaf plates. People carry bottles, not buy new ones. Bags are reusable, stylish, and strong. Factories design products meant to last longer. They choose smart materials, not cheap plastic. Schools teach kids to respect natural resources. They grow up knowing waste isn't normal. Governments ban single-use plastic across all states. Strict rules, heavy fines, clear alternatives. Restaurants serve drinks without plastic straws. Coffee cups are compostable, plant-based, clean. Grocery stores refill your jars, not plastic bags. Even packaging becomes part of the solution. Made from seaweed, mushrooms, sugarcane, or air. Big brands compete to become plastic-free first. Not for ads, but for survival. People stop buying what pollutes the planet. They ask questions. They choose better every time. Innovators create genius materials from nature's blueprint. They're strong, safe, and return to Earth. Beaches shine. Rivers run. Forests breathe again. Animals stop choking. Birds fly without trash. Landfills shrink. Oceans heal. Air becomes clearer. Jobs grow in clean industries and green tech. Cities lead with design, not destruction. Plastic doesn't vanish overnight, but the mindset changes. Step by step, bag by bag, change grows. This future is possible, but needs effort. Your choices shape the path starting today. Choose less plastic. Choose better. Choose the planet. Because Earth deserves more than our leftovers. We created the plastic problem, but we can also solve it. It starts with awareness. It grows with action. Every bottle refused. Every bag reused. Every voice raised. Together, we can turn the tide. Together, we can heal the Earth. Because the future isn't plastic, it's what we choose to make it.